Several months after Lara's adventure to Atlantis, her clash with Jaqueline Natla and her extermination of the Atlantean bioweapons created by the mystical Scion at an Atlantean stronghold, intrepid explorer, archaeologist and author Lara Croft returns to the City of Khamoon in Egypt to investigate a mysterious statue of the Egyptian goddess Bast. Her interest piqued by the possibility of this strangely beautiful cat statue leading to a heretofore undiscovered tomb or temple, Lara returns to the familiar Khamoon only to find it flooded since her last foray months earlier. Whether bounty or deadly traps await her at her destination, Lara readies to follow the trail of the cat to its surprising conclusion. Alright guys, welcome back to our playthrough of Tomb Raider Unfinished Business. It has been several months since Lara Croft exterminated the last of the Atlantean army at the Atlantean stronghold and then the Hive after, of course, the debacle with the Scion and Natla of Natla Technologies. So, several months, and Lara has returned to Egypt in a level aptly titled Return to Egypt. And she is looking for the Temple of the Cat. There was a lead that she got a couple months later that the hidden temple might be somewhere near her old stomping grounds. So let's get the party started. So if you haven't already noticed, we are in the statue of a cat because we can see its two eyes there, and we're going to be dropping in on a flooded City of Khamoon. Now, as I said in previous videos, I've only ever played this Unfinished Business once before, many years ago, so if I miss any pickups, kills, or secrets, I apologize in advance. I'm just going in blind. Okay, I'm gonna brush a pad up here. I just want to take a moment to look at the changes since we were last here a couple of months ago. So we've got a whole flooded room now, all the way through to where we first came in from, which was over there. Want to have a quick look about how it looked before? Much warmer palette, wasn't it? Kind of like a goldy, greeny warmth to it. It's a little more cold and mysterious, a little more dank as well. Well, let's start by looking around the room. I'm not going to go to the door that we just opened yet. I'm just going to quickly look around for any items or pickups that might be peppered about. And if this level is anything like the Atlantean levels, I'm sure there's going to be many pickups. Lots of things to kill. Ah, look, speak of the devil. Oh, I see a little hole there. We can investigate once we've gotten rid of this, this cretin. We might have to lure him out. With the promise of Lara's flesh, maybe? Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Ooh, ow. Now we can tomb raid in peace. Yeah, it's a lot cooler a color palette. Okay, I'll have a look in the water here just for anything that I can spot real quick. There's the doors to the Sanctuary of the Scion as they were. They closed behind us the last time we went inside. Have a quick look under here. There was always like magnum clips and stuff. Ah, see? Who knew Egypt was so rife with ammunition? Okay, that's quite new. The gate that was barring this is now gone, so I can actually head down there. I'm not going to go just yet. We'll just check maybe the Sphinx's back, where we found the sapphire key the last time we were here. If it will let me through. Yes. I was expecting something to be there. Alright, cool. Think that looks alright. I'll stand on the obelisk over here. And trigger that door into the Sphinx. It has become secret number 1 with a very nasty croc. Is there somewhere we can stand? Not there, not there. Alright. Let's see how I go getting these without getting oh, there we go. A saved Tomb Raider might have gotten out somewhere and shot that croc, but I am going to, for the sake of time, try and get this done quickly. Thankfully this one's not that bright. Okay, we can see a puma. Interesting. Not sure if these bullets are actually going through the gate, but it's alright, we've weakened him enough. I'm sure we'll see him on the other side, so let's head down into this tunnel. Oh no, we're gonna kill the croc first. So I won't get any nasty surprises from behind as we venture forth. Okay, so this room looks familiar to us, right? Was here in the main game. Although it too has flooded in the months since Lara was here last. I love that the boulder that tried to kill us is still here. I think I saw a croc. Yes, okay. We better find somewhere to climb out of. That looks pretty good to me. At least it's not too much of a bother to kill. I've been playing through the New Game Plus version of the first game, and like everything takes 10 minutes to kill, which is annoying. This tunnel led to Secret 1. Of course, it has flooded with sand and collapsed. We've got the Temple of the Cat here. Well, the little shrine with the cat in it. We went down there. Just before I do, I probably will check out... Now, how did that panda get up there? Oh, and up there too. Their eyes look white. Wonder if Lara can reach that one. It's alright. It really poses no threat up there. How did they get up there? Alright, well, let's have a look at this thing over here. Actually, maybe I should check the corner for any pickups. Oh, did you see that? More pumas. Did Lara have the good sense to come with her other weapons? She did not. She only wants the pistols. She travels very light, apparently. Sorry, it's a slow process, I know. There we go. She didn't even bring any medipacks, did she? 3 of them. Okay, interesting. So this room was never in the main game. They've changed this bit. Who knows, maybe bits of the temple collapsed. An ominous looking cat. Mm-hmm. Definitely on the trail of the cat there. Lots of hieroglyphs depicting the ancient Egyptians interacting with the sacred creatures. I mean, that looks like a touchpad to me. Ah, our shotgun. Very nice. So in the main game, we came out of a hole here. Let's say it collapsed, shall we? There's a little vase or a little urn there. Okay. Alright, so it looks like this part's a bit different as well. This used to be a pool. There's a golden door here, so we're going to have to open it somehow. It doesn't open via proximity? No. Okay. So let's head into the temple then. Or the shrine, whichever you like. Mm-hmm. So this is based on actual ancient Egyptian artifacts. They've done it beautifully. Big difference from the blocky original. Very bright too. Alright, well, let's head on in. Ah, okay. So it's filled up with sand since we were last here. No path below. And that opens the door. Okay. Alright. Fab. Looks like we can head on through. Just for the sake of, like, maybe being able to get all the kills, I'm just going to polish off this, panther here. I might just speed this up because this is, I'm sure, quite laborious to watch. Okay, cool. So I think now we can just proceed forward. Okay, so there's like a hidden room through that antechamber. Very nice. Just take a moment to look at what it used to... Oh! Well, at least we saw him coming. Sneaky little panther that he is. Okay. Just thought I'd take a sec just to see what it looked like before. Oh, we can actually see an opening to the night sky. No wonder it's so dank, right? It's at night. It wasn't very clear in the original level, at least from here, because it's so illuminated. What a big difference, hey? See these columns have been fattened. Beautiful detail. And of course the lighting, I think, being the most dramatic, and the little hint of the skybox there. Well, that room's quite dark, I guess. Very nice. Let's hurry on. Okay. So it looks like we've got a very trappy room. We've got sand with lots of paw prints around, so we can bet our bottom dollar will be running into some more pumas. I might just chuck a little save here because this looks a little dangerous to me. I might hop on over here. I hope this temple that Lara is chasing is worth all this effort. Okay, so we've got some spikes down there. And a golden door as well. Ooh, a little glitchy there. Let's see. Okay. Let's find somewhere safe to drop down, I think. Okay, so all roads lead to the spikes, except for that one down there. Okay. There's a little something over there. Let's check it out. Okay, cool. It was just another way to get down. Pick your poisons. Which spikes look nicer to impale yourself on? Okay, we've got two paths here. I'm going to go into the darkness first. Okay, some perilous spikes below. More spikes. Ooh, that was close. Ooh. A door opening. Ah. Another secret. Fantastic. Hidden little chamber full of all these lovely little pickups. I'm guessing this door will lead to... Oh, no. It is a door. I wonder if we're on the other side of that room. And so we are. Excellent. I'm going to save it here as well. Just to make sure that I traverse correctly and don't land myself in some spikes. Excellent. Well, that's good. This level I find is a lot more linear than the Atlantean levels we came back to deal with. Oh, that's beautiful. Look at the light coming in from that opening. Let me just make sure we've got no interloping cretins trying to kill us. Oh, that's eerie. Cat just watching us from above. That's really cool. Oh, it just turned into a real puma. Oh my god. What kind of sorcery is this? You know what? It must have been like a guardian, right? Guardian of the temple, making sure that nobody finds it. I mean, really, it was hidden in plain sight in the city. People were here for the Scion, not for the temple. I might just skip past this as well by the time I kill this thing. Okay. Now, this looks like a dead end to me, because I can't seem to do much. There's nowhere to climb. Ouch. I think that was just a rather effective little jump scare thingy. Oh, there's a little climbable bit here, maybe? No? No. Okay. Well, anyway, let's have a look now that there's a little piece. Okay, that is a brand new skybox. I do remember them being very rudimentary white dots back in the day, yeah. No, they do kind of twinkle though, that's kind of nice. But again, like there's a real discrepancy. It's like it's at night, but there's like this blinding golden light. I mean, it's still, of course, beautiful, but you know, we're talking about, they're trying to do a little realism here, so you can see that the light of the moon is sort of hitting this side. Very, very nice. Lara can't duck yet. That's something she gets in Tomb Raider 3, so for now it's just a little peephole. Can we see anything inside? I'm gonna save it right here, because it looks like we're about to enter some traps. See some shoddy shells. Looks like we're walking through. Just want to double check this little corner over here, make sure there's no way into the room we see through the peephole. No. Okay. Let's keep it in mind. We'll have to remember to try and get there if we can see a path. These spikes have seen some action in their time. Oh! See how this game is a horror game? They just sneak up on you. They don't announce themselves all the time. Oh! See? That's what happens, and that's why we save. Alright, I'm picking up from here because I actually got killed by the trap that's just up there. So we're gonna make sure we run straight through. Did see some openings up here. Interesting. Two paths. Let's go this way first. Go with the hieroglyphs here. Ooh. God bless the shotgun shells. Oh, I love that. You can actually see the moon. That must be the edge of the level, right? Just blackness before. Very cool. Beautiful light rays coming in through there. So now I think we are on the other side of where that cat statue transformed into the puma. Jaguar. Puma. How do you say it? Little door over here. Oh. They both lead to the same place. Okay, interesting. Ah. Can we reach up there, I wonder? Yes, we can. Some shoddy shells, eh? I think this is sloped. Here's what we're going to do. Let's save until we figure out where we need to go and what we need to do. My instinct is telling me we're going to have to reach that from there, so I wonder if we can hop over. I wonder if we can do it like a... Actually, let's just double check that there's nothing around this side. Nope. My instinct is telling me to do a sideways jump. But how on earth are we going to reach? Oh, okay. I thought it was sloped. My bad. My bad. Okay, good. Let's then do this perilous jump. And it is a secret, in fact. So this isn't the way to go. We still haven't figured out where we actually have to go to continue the level. Okay, great. I love secrets. How many secrets are there in this level? Oh, 3. Well, that's good. At least I can say it's an all secrets playthrough. Now, how are we going to get back down safely, for goodness sake? I mean, that'll do it. Might take some damage, though. Well, it's not the way I had intended, but it's a way nonetheless. It never actually occurred to me to move this block until just then. So it's not a peephole so much as the actual way to go. Whoops, my bad. But you know what? Happy accident, because we got secrets out of it. I like that even after all these years, even with all the Tomb Raiders that I've played and stuff like that, you still get surprised by stuff, you know? You're never quite the veteran you think you are. There's always still some kind of surprise. This looks like we might have to just push it in twice. My bad. You'll see when we get to Tomb Raider 3, the kind of level design ethos is going to change a lot. So we're going to see a lot more sort of non-linear branching paths and often like forked paths that you have to choose. It's a much more complicated game, but I guess they felt like they needed to change the formula 3 games in. Nice little peephole here. Doesn't look like there's a way to climb. Was this in the original game, this bit? Yes, it was. Okay, very cool. Much easier to see in the past. I see a puma in the distance. And another enormous room. Ooh, with a key. Oh! Ah! I was having to look all cool and land on the sandbank. Where's that other little, Annoyance. Where is he? Ah, there he is. Look how creepy they look with their white eyes and then just like stalk quietly with their eyes fixed on you. I might skip this for you again because it just takes so long to kill anything. There we go. Now we can get the key without getting rudely interrupted. Oh, look at that. Look at that. The cat watching us with those shimmering rays of light. Oh, it's so nice. Kind of eerie feeling too, right? That we're being watched by another presence. Let's take a moment to have a look what it looked like in its original form. Wow. Again, much more warmer. Much more visible and illuminated. A bit less like fearful and mysterious, I think. It's a little more, feels a little bit more oppressive this way in the new graphic. But nice nonetheless. Yeah. Alright, well let's get started looking around this room. I think I will start in the water itself since it's the lowest kind of point in the level. Bear with me as I check every nook and cranny. Maybe not. Maybe I need to do some exterminating first. I feel like that's unfinished business for you. There's a lot of combat. There's a lot of combat, way more than the original game. I think it's starting to... Because, correct me if I'm wrong, somebody in the comments, but I think this DLC was made after Tomb Raider 2 or 3, so you can definitely see how there's more of a focus on combat, because there generally is in Tomb Raider 2 and 3. It's one of the reasons I love Tomb Raider 1 so much. I don't think there's too much combat, so that's not really the focus, it's more like the exploration. Where are you, Mr. Croc? We don't have all day. The AI is not super stupid, like it knows when you're sniping it, it's not just going to stand out there, it tries to sort of burrow itself in some little crevice that you can't see anyway. I'm just going to trigger it by using myself as bait, which I am... There you go. What'd I tell you? Took it a second. They're like Dark Souls enemies, honestly. Ah, thank you. Alright, let's continue looking through the mist of their blood. Ooh, it didn't float. That's weird. They usually float. I'll get a better look at that in a second. Got a gate to another room. Although it doesn't look like one we can open with a lever. Okay. 2 gates. I pray there's air very soon, because this doesn't look good for us. Not sure if this is the way to go. Oh, goodness me. No rest for the wicked, as the saying goes. I don't like the look of this. I don't like the look of that hole. This looks like it could be... This reminds me a little bit of the cistern. Like, there we go. I knew it. I knew it was a nest for crocodiles. But the good news is we got some magnums. Let's take them for a spin. See, unlike Tomb Raider 2 and 3, the enemies in this game still die pretty quickly. I think that's something that they ramp up. Which I do not like. Far too much health. Oh god. Let's head back up onto this thing. quite a collection of croc corpses there. Alright, cool. So I think this was, yeah, a nice little hidden room. I'm surprised this wasn't a secret, to be honest. I feel like the magnums are a far better prize than some of the other stuff that we've gotten thus far, eh? I just want to hop in the water and get a sense of like what we're looking at here. Like, what's it supposed to be? Okay, it's just a structure. Interesting. Thought they might be cat ears. And I also thought we might be done with these crocs. Okay, I'm just gonna check. No items left behind, as far as I can see anyway. Just double checking. Okay, cool. Alright, let's continue our exploration of this main flooded courtyard here. Okay, I'm fairly satisfied there's nothing more in the water. So let's talk about where we head. Hole in there, and a bridge that leads upwards to the second floor. My approach is generally to stay on the level that we are before moving to somewhere else, because I think it just confuses stuff. This bridge reminds me a lot of bridges we're going to see in Tomb Raider 3, although they're really nice and actually 3D models compared to these little flat, blurry textures. Very, very cute. So let's go into the room where the puma was sort of like stalking us from before we head up. I might even save it here because we've gotten quite a bit done. It's the thing with old games, like you had to save manually, and I've been such like we all have. We've all been spoiled by modern games, so I tend to just kind of wing it a lot of the times, and then I have to retrace my steps, which annoys me. Got some like sandstone hieroglyphs. They were pure gold in the original. Well, that makes it rather easy. Looks like we're heading up. It's the only way to go. Hope I haven't missed anything, but always possible. Wow, that's like pitch black. Uh-huh. Just making sure I can't climb into any cracks. So we've got a path that heads further up, and we've got a path in here that heads into Croclandia. Alright. So it looks like we can potentially shimmy across here. Okay. So just before we do that long shimmy, I will actually just have a look here before we go. Just in case that's where we're actually needing to go. There's a slide down. I'm not going to go just yet. We'll have a look here first. Large medipack. Okay, and that leads to just where we were. Kind of spiraling along this central column here. Let's have a look what's below this. Might just grab just in case we fall into a pit of crocs, apparently. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Let's heal. You know where we are? We're actually on the other side of that little croc nest where the magnums were. Interesting. Okay. Can't go back through there. There is a hole here. Very hard to see. Let's head. My memory's not great. I'm trying to get my bearings. Oh, okay. Wow. I didn't even notice that there was something there to begin with. How sneaky. Very nice. That's Tomb Raider 1 level design for you. I might just I'll pick it back up. I'll fade to where the shimming ledge is just to save us some time. Okay. So let's go from here. Fairly satisfied we've grabbed everything so far, I hope. This is actually one of the bits of the level I do remember shimming across and seeing everything that Lara's killed just beneath us. And that lovely little flooded chamber there. You couldn't actually look while you were climbing, I think, in the original Tomb Raider. That's a feature they've added in the remaster and appeared in Tomb Raiders 2 and 3. Someone can correct me in the comments, but you can see there's some shotgun shells over there. Ah, and there is the slumbering sentinel, the cat, watching us from above, yeah? Looking down at us. I love that. That's such a kind of cool and eerie idea. Very nice. Okay, and here we are. Place we can use our key. Let's get to it then. The gold key it's called, not sapphire key. Oh my. Ah, okay, so they've sealed you off, and you can see there that they've placed a barricade between you and the rest of the level. Okay, cool. And what a welcome into the temple. It's a very odd structure, isn't it? Very rounded. No wonder. Enemies everywhere. Let's save it here, because I think this is the next kind of checkpointy area. Let's take a little look around. So we can see on either side of the bars, there's a lever there in the corner, some greenery, some items. And notice this hole in the ceiling. I think it's just decorative though. Couple of holes everywhere actually, casting light. This reminds me of the labyrinth from Hellraiser 2. I mean, much more beautiful and like turquoise, but sort of what it reminds me of. Oh, no. That's a really nice texture. They've done a great job. I mean, look at it. Look how it used to be. I love that, and that little shining glimmer in the cat's eye. Love. So good. Okay, we've got... These are the holes of which the boulders drop down on us. I don't suppose we can climb in any of them. Might just take a quick look before we head down. Woods. No. Okay, cool. Okay, so let's begin. And where to begin? Alright, looks like we're heading further down. There's a path basically from what I can see on the left and the right. So let's start on the left, shall we? And there's also a way back up, so I'm inclined to start here. Okay, it looks like this underground network runs across both, and we do know that there's two sides with a grate. Interesting. You must have to come from down that tunnel. Good to bear in mind. Just going to make sure none of these are movable objects. Harder to tell with high definition graphics what is and what isn't stuff you can move. None of them. Okay. So there was a gate here a second ago. So they're definitely trying to disorient us with like, yeah, just trying to disorient us. Okay, so we find ourselves on the wings of where we started in this room. We know that there's a lever on the opposite side, where I'm heading to next. Oh, I should just double check there's no sneaky, like, hole in the wall or up above. Nothing. Okay. Okay, we have to get that one from above. Assuming we can return. I will do that in just a moment. Let's... Oh! Keep looking around. Trying to get onto that block, but it just wasn't happening. Thankfully, the magnums make quick work of these pumas. No shotgun shells in this one. Ooh, another cat statue. How odd. So when we stood in front of this one, we actually saw out of the eyes of a different cat. Did you notice that? It was like the outside of the temple. Very interesting. That's not a movable block, by the way. Okay, lovely. And now we've got the switch, which we saw earlier. If I can navigate to it. Okay, and it's opened the two colossal hieroglyphed doors at the end of those boulder trails. I'm gonna hop back up. I'll grab the shotgun shells I noticed that were in the little, like, cage on the opposite side. If I can properly navigate there. Oopsie. There we go. Now, once again, apologies if I've missed anything anywhere. I'm going in a little bit blind here. Oops. Oh, God. I am fairly satisfied that we've raided the tombs below. Okay, well, let's continue on. Ooh, this is lovely. A room of spikes beneath us with lovely wooden bridges. Just take a little look, make sure I didn't leave anything behind. There's actually an outdoor complex full of sand, trees, and of course the beautiful night sky. Big difference from the 96 days, right? I think that's what we saw earlier when Lara had that strange little, like, peep through the other cat statue's eyes. It must be that outdoors, but I wonder why it's leading us outside. There's a peeping little cat. Not gonna touch it yet because I feel like it could trigger something. I'm just gonna look around. Oh, that's such a lovely skybox. It looks like we can see maybe kind of like some of the cities in Egypt nearby, or a dig site or something. Nice little touch considering it was never there, and that kind of warm glowing light. I love that. Very cute. It feels like a pretty long level so far. These have been pretty meaty bonus levels. Let's keep exploring the upper levels before we attempt to head down, if that's even what we're supposed to do. I can see safe little pool there. That's a new cat tile there. They're in the original. Very nice. Yeah, I think the temple that Lara was looking for was for the Egyptian goddess Bast. I don't know if that's how you say it. It's how it's spelled. Just before I stand on that tile, just have a double check that there's definitely no place to land. I mean, there's no spikes in that corner there. I'm gonna attempt. Just give me 1 second. Wow, an Atlantean. Or, yeah, an Atlantean here. How strange. Guarding the Temple of Bast? Very, very strange indeed. Might just do a little bit of a save before we attempt anything more. Okay, so I did have a little look down there. You can actually get to that floor with a little Tomb Raider trickery, but there is nothing. There's the two openings here are ramps that lead downwards into this pool. So it seems to me that that is the only way to go. So let's get moving. I was so hoping that there would have been air there, but there isn't. It looks like we have to pull that switch. We've got no choice. I'm just going to try and lure the crocs away from the switch. I expect a couple of chunks will be taken out of me. Oh, wow. Yet to go to the outside. Very nice. Let's get rid of these guys. I'll skip to until we kill this croc because I know it's annoying. Okay, and we've reached the outside of the city and temple complex. It's actually really, really beautiful out here. Let's just skip to the original graphic. I love that. So you can definitely see it's like a repeated flat pattern there over the roof of it, but I do appreciate that there's actually twinkling in the original. And very, very bright too. Versus a far more subdued evening scene. So where do we begin in this giant open area? Your guess is as good as mine. Not there. Not there. Well, I'll grab the goodies here since they're kind of on the level. That was rude. Okay, so there's this block over here, which we can probably use to get over this side. Okay, that's the Atlantean mummy that we saw from just over there. Okay, so I accidentally may have inadvertently entered the level by heading down there into where Lara had that vision. So that's actually what we're seeing ahead of us, where that mummy is. That's actually the end of the level. So let's not go there. Let's keep looking around and see if we can get any more, pickups, kill any more enemies, all that sort of stuff, all that good stuff. You know, when in Egypt. When in Egypt. There's a pool and an obelisk. Not sure if we can reach that part of the level. But we'll find out shortly. Definitely sloped. Okay, cool. There is a body of water down there as well, which we can check out, and I see another puma down the back. Hey, works for me. I'm out of bullets. Maybe we should get some pistols going. As usual, I'll just cut to when we kill them to save time. It's interesting that there's so much more of the level seemingly around, and yet the ending is just there. I mean, we definitely can't go here, right? It's all sloped. Okay. Damn, I was hoping to be able to reach that ledge and look really cool. Okay. Fab. Let's grab this meta pack. Look around for anything else. No switches, no. Okay, I don't think there is any way up from there. I think this is sloped. I will just double check. For the sake of being thorough. Okay, yep, cool. Okay, so for the following bit, I did a little bit of trial and error. As you know, there is the panther that we saw beyond the statue, and clearly there's more of the level that can be explored, albeit maybe not too much, so you can see it there. We're trying to aim just to the... If you touch this structure at all, the level will end, okay? So we're trying to sort of run and jump over here. If you take a running jump, we can actually make it. Get your shotgun ready, we might get rid of the puma, because there's a weird, like, boundary that I noticed. So now, if you were to step beyond here, go straight up, Lara will die, and there's like an achievement for a trophy that you've taken Lara too far into the desert. So I'm just going to save it here, because even I didn't work out exactly where the boundary was. I'll head this way. Okay, so there's more of the level to the left, I guess. And there's also that structure up there. Oh, I see some Uzis in the water. I'm just going to test this. I have a feeling as soon as I step out here, it's going to kill Lara. No. Okay, there's a surprise. Take a little look while we're here. Yeah, it was sort of an odd mechanic, because I've never seen that happen in Tomb Raider where you've gone too far. And it, see? Although I did just get an achievement for standing on that cat structure just there, so we're dealing with a little weirdness at this point in the level. Just gonna take a look. Just gonna take a look over here before I go to the water. I can see that there were Uzis under there. We can do a little exploring. Okay. Doesn't look like there's much else. Let's head into the water. All right. Two sets of Uzi clips and our beloved Uzis. I believe, yeah, that's got the achievement there, so that's good. We actually got all the pickups. I was pretty surprised, but you do need to do a bit more kind of needling around the level that is necessary. Sorry, this is going to be a bit tricky now with this mummy. Let's go over here. Somewhere we can touch down. Excellent. All right, so with all that done, I'm going to try and find a way back so that we can exit the level. Whilst finding all these new enemies. Do the rest with the magnums because I want to save some for the next level. Where'd he go? Where did he go? I am shocked by how much of the level there actually is around. Because look how long it goes for. Okay, there's the edge of the level. Kind of as a flat box, you can see it's more of a domed skybox now, a traditional skybox. Alright, well in that case, I think before Lara collapses just on the sands, let's bring the level to an end. I don't know if I could trigger more enemies out there, I'm really not sure. Well anyway, that's I think that's pretty much everything. So then we can pretty much end the level by hopping down into this hole. I will catch you guys in the next level.